Clap for sync.
Ooh,
that was really good. That was like
clean.
we practiced. That felt like we practiced that.
Right.
Wow.
Can we put that in like the end?
I think I'm gonna just cut that and put that in because that was not planned
That
or
was
practiced.
Perfect. We were in sync, full unison.
All right, guys, welcome back to Broken Token Network. Today we're doing a little bit different. We're going back to the way we started.
To our roots.
We're going to
like
a Let's
movies.
Play. Yeah, I know Let's Plays aren't as popular in on YouTube anymore, but we felt like we needed a little bit of a change of pace. We were doing streams every day. Then we all
Burning
got full-time
ourselves out.
jobs, and then we did them every weekend. And now we're just kind of like we need a little change of pace.
Need some stability in our lives.
So what we'll do is I think I do main story, start new game. Yeah. We're gonna play Sleeping Dogs, me and Keneal, just like before,
This time though, Ricardo's playing a game.
This time I'm playing, and we have a camera. Before we didn't, so we have a bit of better equipment. Hold A to sprint.
Did you know
that's
that?
different.
I bet you didn't know that.
I knew that, but I didn't remember that.
I know you didn't know that. You wanted to lie to me. I know you didn't know that.
All right, so.
Oh shit! Wait, do we need to time it like we used to?
Oh, that is true. We do.
Shit! All right.
I almost forgot.
Right. Wow. Okay. So in this game, do you is the main character an Asian man?
Yep. Chinese to be exact.
Okay.
We're in Hong Kong. He's a police officer.
That's cool. I can get behind that.
So think of GTA or Grand Theft Auto for those of you who are uninitiated. Except now you're the cop instead of the
robber.
Instead of the robber.
Instead of the fucking delinquent.
Yeah. So.
Does he do like some cool shit?
Money?
Does he bang? No, he doesn't bang. He's a cop. Wait, cops bang prostitutes though, right?
Yeah.
If they have to.
That's cool.
So I found out.
Yeah.
I was listening to the radio the other day because before I used to have a really garbage stereo in my car, and I only had the radio.
And then you upgraded.
I did upgrade, but I was listening to the radio. This was before the upgrade.
I still don't have one in my car.
Any type of radio.
It's just a hole.
Yeah.
It's just a hole on the dash. Hey, none of this me no speaky stuff. All right.
And they talked about how special agents in Britain, Great Britain, are actually allowed to break the law.
Oh, really?
Like they're allowed to do whatever they want.
To do like drugs and shit?
Yeah.
If they're undercover. Oh my god.
And it raised some red flags. Like, well, how far can that go? Like, can they kill people? And they're just like, we're not allowed to tell you. So everybody
kill
knows.
People.
Yeah, basically, right? Everybody knows that they can break the law, but they're not saying. All right, I'm holding A.
Why is he still faster than you?
What's the net?
I think they have the move.
Ooh, he's got the moves. What the?
Yeah, he played basketball when he was in America. Oh yeah, in case you didn't know.
Wait, did he really?
I think so.
Oh shit, you know the whole backstory to this guy.
This game was not originally called Sleeping Dogs. It was called True Crime, and the True Crime series got canceled basically.
But they still wanted to do this one, probably because they put so much work into it.
So this one came out as Sleeping Dogs, and it's in China and not LA like the other ones have been. I think they were in LA and New York and the big cities in America. But
what the fuck? You
guy.
didn't need that dude in the stomach.
Oh, because I had to. You can't pass an opportunity like that. You never ever are gonna get that again.
Why didn't they get him? This Jackie Chan bullshit. What is this? Is that racist for me to say, actually? This Jackie Chan
I mean,
bullshit.
I know why you're saying it, but someone could say, well, you're saying just because they're Chinese, but they're just doing like martial arts stunts.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Oh.
And you can.
There are people under you. You.
They're okay. They're okay.
Somebody just watch you run into a wall. Jesus.
You can see kind of like this game is the precursor to a lot of other games like Uncharted and things like that, right? The weird part is
wait, this came after Uncharted, though, right?
Well, the originals were before.
The True Crime.
Yeah, they were on PS2. It was really much. So the two really good ones were GTA, obviously, and True Crime, and that turned into Sleeping Dogs. So.
Do you remember like when you were playing on the PlayStation 2 and like the GameCube? Like these graphics are amazing. Nothing's ever going to be better than this.
And they're like 10 polygons.
Yeah, like compared. Like I remember the first time I played Super Smash Brothers Melee, and I would because before that it was the first one for the Nintendo 64.
I know the first one was really
where there
bad
were
looking.
Legitimate polygons. Mario's fist
was
a
polygon.
sharp.
Yeah,
it had edges. Right, he was inflicting piercing damage with his punches. And when I saw like Melee, I was like, this is amazing. I can make out the details on his denim. Like,
that's true.
It was wildly impressive.
I mean, the PS2 and that era definitely saw a giant leap in graphical technology. You know,
I think that's true like every time, and I find it always like inspiring.
I don't think it's every time. So like the PS3 to PS2 or PS2 to PS3 wasn't as big of a jump. Right? It was still decent, but not as
I feel like
big.
towards the end of the PS3 era though.
Yeah, like Uncharted 2.
We got to
Uncharted
some
3
like
era.
wild graphics comparatively.
However, and then the same can be said PS3 to PS4, that era, you didn't really see much of a difference. A little bit, but not much. I think that also is on the hardware that's inside of them, because the PS3 had hardware that wasn't even released to the public yet, whereas the PlayStation 4 and Xbox used older PC hardware for their console.
Okay.
So they were closer together in terms of time and release, and I guess technology. But maybe in the next generation of consoles, we'll see another giant leap.
I'm hoping in the next generation, well, actually in this current generation, we see a brand new Super Smash Brothers game for the Switch.
That's another funny thing, right? Do you consider the Switch as part of this generation, or do you consider it as the next gen? Because the Wii U came out with the PS4 and the Xbox.
Did it?
Yeah, came out a year before them.
I consider for right now each system or each company has their own generation. That's how I consider it.
I think I agree with you. Where like Nintendo is off on its own thing.
Yeah, like they're on their own spectrum, their own axis.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Like it's not fair to compare them exactly to.
And because they're not similar products either. Like
exactly.
Xbox and PS4 are competing for that same space. Where Switch is like, well, this is portable, so this is this goes with those two.
Right, and it's like it's the games generally that are found on it kind of aren't exactly the same genre as the multitude of games on like both of those consoles, but at the same time, I really want to Smash.
I do too.
oh, it hurts. Oh my God, it hurts.
All right, so you just messed up. You know, part of it.
Oh, because he got caught, right?
Well, he's a cop.
Yeah.
So he's undercover, and they basically caught him because everything didn't go as planned. And they're just like, you gotta chill, because you're going too crazy. And he's like, I'm the best damn cop you got.
Is that where this is about to happen?
Basically, they're about to have like a. You see, turn on the camera, turned it off, so like they're gonna do some illegal shit to him. No,
oh, he's about to touch him. Look at him.
Those guys are out of shape.
He's going at him.
it's because he's not actually a criminal.
Yeah, I know.
I'm in.
All right.
Good work. Use him to get close to Winston.
Was this like the reveal when you first played the game, or did you already know?
Oh, I already knew.
You'll report
Yeah,
everything.
because like I know the previous series. Now I didn't play those previous series, so I don't know exactly what happened, but I know about them because everybody always goes back to them. It was GTA and True Crime.
Don't compare to the triads here. The sun
And then True Crime got like canned, and this came out. And I think there might have been a second one to this one.
I grew up with these guys. I know who they are, what they are.
And they make like hints to it. Like, weren't you in America? You know.
I kind of like that when they like throw back some facts that like you probably wouldn't have known unless you played the original or something like that. It's a little nod to the fans.
Truth.
Right? A little like
We don't have much to go.
You know what this is.
you know what's going on.
I'm hoping that you can bring something more.
But I really want
to
to switch.
I kind of do too. I'm just honestly, I'm waiting for the new Smash Brothers to come out.
I think, I could be wrong, but I think they're gonna have a revision of the Switch. Now I don't mean like PS4 Pro, Xbox One X type. I just mean like minor revision, maybe different materials, maybe making it lighter, maybe extending battery life, something like that. Because there have been issues with some people's Switches.
I'm waiting for some limited edition type shit because I waited to get a PlayStation 4 until the golden one.
Yeah.
Like when I saw that, I'm like, I know what my calling is. I need my PlayStation 4 to be better than my brother's.
I really wanted to get the PS4 that was the super like short production one that was painted the color of the original PlayStation, that gray color, and it had the whole PlayStation 1 startup screen.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
And the controllers were that same thing too, and they were only 20,000 of them made, and they were like sold out in one day. And I didn't have, and they were still $400, and I didn't have money because we were in college. I was broke. I was like, I want it, but I don't have the money.
That hurts me on a level.
And of course, if you go online now, they're thousands of dollars because there's only a certain amount.
I probably would have bought two just to make sure I got one for myself and one to sell.
Guess you were in prison or something.
Like
just like first to make sure I get one.
Yeah.
And if I got both of them, then to sell one.
Exactly.
For like $2,000.
Right.
A $400 product. All right, so this is your old buddy, your neighborhood buddy. He's still a criminal because he's kind of.
He looks skinny.
He has no skills. That's why he's a criminal.
Because he didn't go to college.
Because I'm assuming the education system failed him.
Like it did so many of us.
Well, not me. I'm sorry, it didn't fail me.
Just because you're a teacher doesn't mean you're smart.
It doesn't. It just means I'm smarter than myself. That's probably not true either.
I don't think so.
They probably have much better reading and writing skills than I do, just because I have dyslexia. Just so it's like, all right,
right?
You guys win that.
Like,
one.
all right, read this aloud in class, everyone. And then like you're like,
that's what it says.
I don't want to play this anymore. I'm gonna leave now. Sorry, I can't. I'm not competitive. You're trash. You're garbage tier.
So you can see how this is already like very similar
To what?
to GTA.
Why are they speaking English?
Because it's Hong Kong.
I mean, I know that they do, but like,
In Hong Kong, because you know the history that they were they were part of Great Britain, and then it wasn't until like just a couple of decades ago that it was given back to China, even though they are basically an independent city-state. So they do speak a lot of English and Chinese there. So what I want to do now is just end this episode here.
really?
Because we're about to hit that 10-minute mark. We're probably ready to, because we started this a little late.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back and you'll get to see me fight these guys. The fighting in this game is actually really fun.
You're keeping them waiting.
That's what a lot of people had to add to it. Was
We did shit, and you're keeping them waiting.
this is GTA with Kung Fu.
With Kung Fu.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we will catch you next time. Make sure to tune in tomorrow to see the next episode of Sleeping Dogs. And
We'll bring in our A game.
we
You know,
shall.
Ricardo's gonna get fucked up because
All
you know
right.
he can't play video games.
See you next time.
See you next time.
It's fucking fire.